Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about the dictionary. We're going to start by reviewing some terms that you already know, and then we're going to learn a new strategy that will help us use the dictionary efficiently. So the first thing is the dictionary. If you guys remember, we talked about the dictionary as a book of definitions. It has definitions, pronunciations, syllables, and the type of word that each word in the dictionary is. The other thing we talked about, which is really important, is that dictionaries are in A, B, C, or alphabetical order. They're in alphabetical order, and that helps us find words. The next term that we need to review is entry words. Entry words are just the words on each page of the dictionary. And finally, we learned about guide words. Guide words are really important and they help us a lot. Guide words are at the top of each page on the dictionary. The guide words tell us the first and last word on each page. This is super important in helping us find entry words that we're looking for. So today we're going to practice using the dictionary and learning how to find entry words using the guide words on the top of each page. So let's get started. All right, guys, let's learn our new strategy. So we might be faced with a question like this. Will the word snap be on the page with the guide words shape and staple? So when we're going to figure this type of problem out, the first thing we're going to do is get a piece of notebook paper. And we're not going to have it the way we usually write on paper. We're going to turn it sideways. So our lines are going up and down now. And at the top, you're going to write the alphabet. I went ahead and did that to save us a little bit of time. Step 2 is to write our 3 words. So in this case, I'm going to write snap, shape, and staple. Now notice, when I write these words, I'm using the lines that I just turned so that I can line my letters up really nicely. When I do this, it makes putting my words in alphabetical order much easier. So we're going to put these words in alphabetical order, as I just mentioned. I need to figure out which word comes first, second, and third. Now, when I look at these words, I start with the first letter. Well, I have S, S, and S. So that really doesn't help me put these in ABC order at all. So I just like to slash them out, so I'm not even paying attention to them. Then I look at the second letter. I have N, H, and T. Those are going to help me put these words in ABC order. So I'm going to circle them because it helps draw my attention to them. And then I'm going to go circle them in this nice alphabet I wrote at the top of the page. So I'm going to go find N, H, and T. All right, now I'm ready to put them in alphabetical order. So I start with A, and then I just move down my alphabet and figure out which letter comes first, which is H. So which of these words had H? Up there it is, shape. So I'm going to write that first because that's the word that comes first in alphabetical order. Now I like to mark off my H and mark my word off because I'm done using that. So I'm going to keep going on my alphabet and find the next letter, which in this case is N. So I'm going to go look, oh, there's my N, and snap. So I'm going to write snap. Then I'm going to cross it off and cross it off my list. And finally, my last letter in this case is T, which is in the word staple. So I'll write that. Now, my words are in ABC order, but that's not what this question asks. This question asks if snap will be on the same page with the guide words shape and staple. So I'm going to go back to that list that I just made in ABC order, and I'm going to highlight my guide words, which in this case are shape and staple. So here are my guide words, shape and staple. All right. In this case, Snap comes between shape and staple. So that means that snap would be on the page with the guide words shape and staple, because if you remember what we learned about guide words, the first guide word is the first word on the page. The second guide word is the last word on the page. And any word in between these, your guide words, in alphabetical order, will be on that page. Okay, boys and girls, now that we've learned the strategy, it's time to practice. So here's our practice question. Make sure you have your notebooks ready. If you need to pause the video so you're all set, make sure you pause for a moment. Our question is, would the entry word place be on the page with the guide words pink and pour? So once I highlight pink and pour, I see that place is in the middle of pink and pour. So that does in fact mean that place could be on the dictionary page with pink and pour as the guide words.